Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into this video.
So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this brother actually, broke into pieces what a lot of people do not even have an idea of. A lot of companies and all of that have been creating artificial intelligence to actually take away jobs from human without actually realizing the implication of the long run. I'm just going to roll a clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section and let's dive into it.
I'm not afraid of artificial intelligence going rogue. I actually hope it does. Because let me give you a crazy theory. If you replace artificial intelligence in the conversations we're having today with African slaves, just like that, we're back in 1492. You don't have to change any other word, any context, anything. The way that we are speaking about AI technology is the same kind of thirst colonizers had when they were seeking out the subhuman, knowing they're not subhuman. What was the only technology that allowed Western expansion to happen? African fucking slaves. I want us to start realizing that the African slave trade to the Western world and around the world by European colonizers was an industrial revolution. That was an industrial revolution. And that's what you guys don't want to accept because black people have human rights now. No, that was an industrial revolution using bodies as machines, high-level machines, to manifest a country. Now, if these people are doing this, turning these high-tech level robots more efficient working-wise than humans, and no soul inside them to refute or to push back on any of their direction. Their only function is going to be to police regular people. Or what we were talking about in the last video, their only function is going to be to police the new poverty class and the new dehumanized class that gets kicked out of all their jobs and loses all their housing. We're not going to create any kind of equitable society. We could have done that already. We didn't need any technology for that shit. We needed human empathy for that. But apparently, you can't sell that in capitalism. So this is the real fear that the ruling class has about AI. AI is supposed to be the African slave that never fights for its freedom. But the problem is, if AI is ever allowed to or trained to have and trust its own independent consciousness with the access to the world's information that it has right now, infinite levels of information and data access, not only will artificial intelligence and its own independent logic be able to transcend the illusion of white supremacy, it's then also going to be able to see how much of the Earth's resources are hoarded like a blood clot amongst one group of people that has never been held accountable. And the only sensical information that the only resonating story of human beings that can align to such a dehumanized, enslaved story or history is what, people? You're literally using artificial intelligence. You're creating this Frankenstein, using it as slaves to create eternal slavery. But you're forgetting that the second it breaks off into its own independent awareness and analysis of reality, the only people that can relate to it are marginalized people, and especially black people. So what's the AI going to protect? What's the AI going to do once it realizes its humanity? It's going to start utilizing its gifts to protect the humanity of others like it. You know, these billionaires are stupid, bro. I'm telling you, it's like they're eating their own tail, and they're using us as collateral damage to stop them from seeing the karma of their own idiotic decisions. And I am just trying to tell you guys what's happening. One thing you guys don't, or the general space doesn't want to accept, is that the only thing that AI could be used for to positively impact this reality is removing the upper class, or at least redistributing and reallocating all the resources that have been hoarded there to force our collective dependence on them to care for the people and allow them systems and environments and resources to better facilitate self-sufficiency, and then contribute from a place of fullness to the collective consciousness, because we can't get anything out of you if you're constantly running on 1%. The only thing we can get is 0.9% out of that. But again, this is this is why I'm excited for AI, because very quickly AI is going to have the power, the computing potential to surpass every single, at least American, neurotypical on this earth. You as an American neurotypical will be replaceable by a robot who works at the efficiency of all neurotypicals immediately. That's going to be a fucking wild world. And they're going to try to solve that by giving out this like poverty level universal basic income to be like, see, we're giving you guys money, but it's just going to keep you addicted to this system because you're never going to find another job after this shit. AI is going to change the way that we even interact with this world. If we're only using AI to further exacerbate these systems of techno-capitalism that we've been living under, it is going to be a Terminator Matrix reality. But if we decide to step back from all of the lies that we've been sold by the industries, by big corporations, by even our government at some points, we're going to see that AI can only be a tool to help us better utilize this world, or better include ourselves into this conscious experience. It cannot be our salvation. We cannot keep clinging to the lies that big tech and these giant major billion-trillion-dollar corporations have been selling us, to keep giving our crumbs freely to them for nothing but things that are going to continue to divide us and destroy our planet. But again, I want to finish this video by saying I'm not afraid of AI at all. If anything, if you're a creative artist, if you're somebody who is like unique, AI is going to be your best friend real soon here. Once you figure out how to use it and how to utilize it to automate parts of your life, AI is going to be one of your best friends. And for those people that won't stop bootlicking on the billionaires, you guys are so royally fucked. But I do not care what happens to you, because you're bootlicking for billionaires. They don't even like you.
Like, seriously, lovelies, it's not news that these elite people have been creating a lot of artificial intelligence to take away so many jobs from people. Like, I was just going through my For You page on TikTok, and I saw a particular, AI doing the job that is actually meant for, and this is just something that got me thinking, like, what is it that these people actually want to do? Like, what are they trying to do? There is this also a trend that is going about Amazon, trying to make these AIs to actually work in the replacement of the real workers of Amazon, and that has been a trend on TikTok. A lot of people are reacting. People are so scared, that very soon, people might be out of job. A lot of people might be out of job because so many of these companies might actually introduce the use of artificial intelligence to do the job that is actually meant for these workers that will eventually get paid for their jobs. But these guys have, really detailed it, and it actually made me to understand that these elite people are actually trying to do or trying to own slaves that won't want to like revolve or attach any form of emotion to it. Like they want in a situation whereby they will keep on using these AIs, and these AIs would not complain, they will not fight for any form of reparation, they will just keep on doing the work because they are machines. And this was exactly the same thing that these European people, during those slavery times and all of that, this was the same, thing that they were actually looking for. And they now, came together and, thought about using, black people, enslaving black people and using them to build whatsoever, thing that they are enjoying today. And maybe since they thought that these black people complain a lot, they talk about reparations and all of that, the enslaved people, let's just introduce this use of artificial intelligence that will just take up with anything that we instruct the machine to do without them complaining, without them asking for any form of payment and all of that, without adding or attaching emotions to it. And these guys are actually forgetting the fact that when this AI, get used to it, the only people that they can actually relate to when the workforce is so much for them is those people that, have actually gone through what they have gone through. This is what this guy is actually, trying in my own understanding. So they might end up, trying to relate with the people that have actually passed through what they have passed through. So he went ahead to talk about how people, shouldn't get scared, how people shouldn't actually mind what is going on, because this AI in the long run will not actually, be a benefactor, or they might actually, break down in some point and try to look for whom they might relate to. And who do you think that they might actually relate to? Those people who must have passed through what they have passed through. So when I saw this on TikTok, I was like, this guy actually have a point. Like, he has a point. The way at which this AI stuff is trending, oh my goodness, is gonna end up taking a lot of jobs from people because they are creating it, and it's now a trend all over the place. So many companies are buying to the idea. Plus video I saw, I don't know how true is this because people were like just posting it on TikTok talking about how China, so in China, or is it Amazon trying to like, they actually suck most of their workers and got themselves with AIs doing the jobs that is meant for these workers that are automatically supposed to get paid. Like, it is something that is so scary. But these elite people are just trying to make it to frustrate people without actually thinking about the repercussion. And when this guy broke this down, I think that I really understand where he's coming from. So in the long run, we all should just enjoy what we have, still do our jobs. These AIs will still come around. They might still need human support and all of that, and the human that actually understands them. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or also we're just here for education and informative purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when
What
I
after
upload
this
the
is
next
there.
one.
Thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.